Hello Sag, welcome to your monthly chakra healing video for the month of March. We're gonna get right into it because you guys have some very interesting stuff going on. Okay, let's just put these aside. Your root chakra, you have the King of Pentacles. Your sacral chakra, you have the Ace of Swords and the Sun. Solar plexus, you got the Knight of Wands. Heart chakra, you have the Hermit. For your throat chakra, you have the Six of Cups. Third eye, the World. Crown chakra, the Knight of Wands. Swords. For your oracle cards, you have New Life and Focus. And you have Sacred Pool and Strength. From your messages from Offset, you have Talents of Potency and the Knot of Isis. I'm just going to pause it so you can read it. Okay, so you and Taurus, I feel like you guys are in a good place this month for the most part. I don't necessarily see a lot of issues per se going on within your energetic field. In your heart space, you are kind of keeping to yourself. I feel like you're a little bit detached. The retrograde kind of has you more internal, more grounded than you usually tend to be. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more that you're kind of, it's almost like you're very internal. You're almost conserving your strength. It's like, it feels like you're hibernating in many ways, to be quite honest. And this is why I feel like the Strength card came up, and this is also why the Sun came up. There's like a lot of like fire underlining Leo-esque energy going on in here. You guys are very much kind of at the end of coming towards the end of a lesson that you guys have kind of had to deal with for the past couple of months, and you're coming up at the end of it. That's why this is in your third eye as well. That's why the World is in your third eye, where things and cycles are moving through the planets and the way they've been affecting you. You've been kind of skating by. You're not necessarily completely dying or like suffering or anything like that. You're definitely coming to the close of Mercury retrograde, but you're not struggling. You're not in a bad place. You've been just conserving your energy, hibernating, using the energy properly. You've been using your heart space to really kind of illuminate yourself and dig in a little bit deeper, find the strength within yourself, find the love within yourself as well. Especially, I see it coming up in your throat chakra. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of healing work. I feel like you guys have been connecting a lot with family. I feel like you guys have been taking care of others as well. There's just I can see why the King of Pentacles is in your root chakra this month. It's just a lot of like, you guys are a little bit seamless. I feel like you guys are tapping into that natural Jupiter lucky energy. Even though Jupiter's in Capricorn, you guys are naturally lucky. That's just who you are. And so you guys are just kind of moving through the season with what you know. You're not getting caught up necessarily in all the stuff that's kind of been happening. As far as your words are, you're definitely very much grounded in your words. You don't have a problem communicating. You actually are communicating on a higher level, to be quite honest. You guys are speaking really clear, in alignment with your higher self as well. I don't really see a lot of issues as far as, you know, you guys. I do feel like you guys, you see how all these three characters right here have their hand up to the sky, like, yes, I made it, I survived, I'm here, I'm out here, I got this. Like, even actually he's holding the lamp too, so it's almost like, yo, like if somebody were to just do a roll call and be like, okay, who wants to go first, you'd be like, I'm down, I'll go first. Again, I do feel like there's a new, like, as the cycle continues, as you guys are going from moving and ending and concluding a past experience, going into a new experience, you guys are looking forward to some things moving forward. I feel like it definitely it's on a sorry, on a creative level. You guys are thinking about some things that you want to do, some places that you might want to go. Be mindful of that though, because especially with everything that's happening with the news and socially, you want to be mindful of where you're going, why you want to go, etc., etc. But it's almost like some things can't stop you. It might just feel like you want to have a new experience and expand your consciousness, and do something that you love to do. You might want to go home and visit family if you're I for some reason feel like there's someone specifically from the Caribbean that's watching this video and is just planning a trip and just is going to go back to see family. It's just kind of taking themselves out of the current situation and putting themselves elsewhere. This month will do you well to work with your tools. That's one of the reasons why Talisman of Potency came up as well. And I just keep seeing the knot on here. You guys, I feel like you guys need to do some, whatever tool it is calling you this month to work with. I would suggest working with it, whether that is sound healing, whether that's like crystals, whether it's different symbols, the different sigils. I feel like you guys need to work with some symbology this month, maybe even numerology, connecting a little bit with that air element, and who you are, your knowledge, what you can manifest through the symbols, and really maintaining your strength. I feel like you guys are really in a really good place this month. Like, I don't think that you guys are necessarily blocked in any capacity. I do feel like you guys are in your element. There's still fire elements in here, so it's just like you're conserving your strength, you're conserving your energy, you're not getting caught up in the water of it all. You're just moving through the season very smooth but focused, and trying to get what you need to get done. Like, it's just there's just a focus there, but you definitely use your tools. Use what you already know. This doesn't have to be also with spiritual tools. This could be with actual other tools, like use your computer to research some things, like especially if you're in school. Use the tools that you have. Go to the library, go like study in a different place that you never went before. Take yourself a little bit out of your element. Use your resources, use your elders, use your shamans, use people that you know are well versed in whatever topic it is that you're curious about. I feel like you guys are kind of flexing that knowledge muscle that you love. You love to learn, you love to expand your consciousness, you love to understand, you love to travel, you love to be within the collective and experience the collective in a different way and in an expansive way. And I feel like that's really where you guys are. You guys like love doing that. And I do feel like some of you guys are actually planning trips. It's just kind of coming up right now. Just again, be very mindful, because a lot of like airports are starting to, get blocked off and all this stuff because of the whole coronavirus situation. So you want to make sure you are aware and plotting exactly where you want to go. Make sure you're, safe and that you're able to fly out and such and such. You want to make sure that you are not getting caught up in any nonsense for whatever reason. It's a little bit crazy right now, and you just want to do what's best for you. But I think you guys are gonna push through and get what you need to get done. And I definitely feel that. I personally have Mars and Sag in the 5th house, and I love having Sag there because it just brings this beautiful fresh energy to my space. And right now I have Pisces in my 9th house, which is your house, and I'm just been planning and like learning new things and getting my certifications and a couple of different things, and I've just been kind of studying. I love it. I just love. I definitely feel this energy with you guys, and I know that you guys are going to continue to evolve, because that's what you always do. You maintain your strength and you evolve. So yeah, I hope you have a beautiful month. I don't really see a lot of problems. If anything, I would just say make sure you are meditating regularly. Okay, especially with this Knight of Swords here, you want to make sure your crown chakra is active, as well as your root chakra is active. Pay attention to your ancestors, do libations regularly, ask for protection, ask for healing. It's really beautiful how you're in your element for the crown, you're in your element for the root chakra. Like I don't have anything negative to say about you guys for this month, to be quite honest. Just maintain your strength. Hermit like the Virgos, okay? Also Monday would be a really good time to use the full moon in Virgo to do some ritual work for your heart space, if that's what you would like to do, just to maximize that hermit energy. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, and don't forget to check out the Patreon as well. I love you guys. Bye. Have a good month.